Good morning and welcome to my first ever Christmas alone here in Tokyo. Okay, so when I say that I'm alone, I am alone, but I do have my dog Dexter here. Can you say hello? He's with me today. And my fiance is in Tokyo with me. He's just working today, so he will be back later. But the reason why he's working today is because he basically in Japan, Christmas Day is kind of just like another day essentially. They do celebrate Christmas, but not like they do in the West. It's more like a couples holiday is like the best way to describe it, I guess. So couples go on like dates and go and look at the pretty lights and Omotesando or Roppongi and go out to a nice restaurant for dinner and that sort of thing. So celebrated slightly different. They do still have like all of the Christmas decorations up and things like that, but I feel like the Christmas rush has not been the same as what it's like in New Zealand. Like in New Zealand we're rushing around to get all of the strawberries and the raspberries and the pavlova and the 5 million different things for Christmas lunch or dinner, and you know the supermarket's going to be closed. Everything's closed on Christmas in New Zealand, so everyone goes a little manic and just like buys everything possible all the way leading up to Christmas, especially in that last week before Christmas. So it's felt a little strange, and also like the fact that I'm not with my family today is the first time in my 20-something years of life that I'm not seeing my family. And because I have a split family, I usually have like 2 different Christmas celebrations, so very, very strange for me. But I'm gonna make some pancakes, and then the plan is I was gonna take the dog for a little walk around. He needs to go out for some exercise, and then I was gonna pop to Ueno because I know that they had like a Christmas market going on before Christmas, so I should probably Google before I go there. But I'm gonna hopefully go to their Christmas market and maybe grab like a hot chocolate or something. And it is kind of like a chilly day and it is meant to rain at some stage, so yeah. But anyway, I should probably get on to making these pancakes. I made it to Ueno, and unfortunately they were blasting Christmas music at the Christmas market, so I couldn't keep the original audio. But this hot chocolate I got was so kawaii, and it had a little Santa on the top, and there was insane levels of cream that he was sitting on as well, and every sip I took I got cream all over my nose. After I drank my hot chocolate, I wandered around Ueno Park, and it was honestly probably the quietest I've ever seen it, so I could go to some of the temples that were in the park without the usual crowds. Strolling through Ueno Park, and I didn't even know that these torii gates were here. In a few days this place will probably be absolutely packed with people because New Year's is massive here, so I'm enjoying it while it's nice and quiet. And through here it is really quiet. I don't know why more people aren't here. It might not meant to be here, I don't know. Well, I am starting to feel a little peckish now after walking around Ueno Park. The hot chocolate filled me a little bit, probably not quite enough, so I am thinking I might try and brave it and go to KFC and see what the lines are like, just out of interest, to be honest, because I've heard that you have to wait like maybe can be up to 2 hours, but surely it's not that long. So we'll go and check it out in Ueno and see how long we have to wait. That said that you have to wait like 2 hours to get KFC here. I literally just walked right in and got KFC. So if you see anything like that on TikTok or Instagram that you have to wait like 2 hours, maybe it depends on the store or the time that you go, but I literally just walked in, ordered, and it was fine. Like I literally got it in maybe like less than 5 minutes. Bearing in mind I didn't get one of the Christmas packs because they were really expensive. They were like, I think the cheapest was like 2,900 and something yen, and I didn't, it was like a 2-person pack, I believe, and I really don't need that much food. So I just got like a standard pack, just literally with chicken and chips pretty much. So for those of you that don't know, the reason why KFC is so popular at Christmas time in Japan is because of a 1970s marketing campaign that set out basically to kind of redirect people to getting KFC for Christmas. And the whole marketing campaign was actually called Kentucky for Christmas. And what it stemmed from was the fact that there was like hardly any turkey at the time during the 1970s in Japan, and maybe worldwide, I'm actually not 100% sure. And so they started a campaign, Kentucky for Christmas, and ever since, KFC has just been like the thing to have in Japan for Christmas. So brilliant marketing, and it's still here, what, 55 years later, and people are still doing it. So anyway, I'm actually going to heat this up a little because it got a bit cold on the way back home. And I'm going to enjoy my KFC Christmas lunch. I obviously can't forget to pay the jockey tax with some KFC. Merry Christmas, Dexter. Good boy. It's almost 5 o'clock, so that means I have pretty much done the whole day solo at this point for Christmas Day, and I must say it really hasn't been as bad as what you think. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna lie, this morning when I called home, sorry, Dexter's decided to find his toy. This morning when I called home and spoke with my mum and, you know, saw the, like, my mum and my nana and my brother and my uncle and, you know, my whole family basically getting together and celebrating Christmas together, it was definitely a little hard. I'm not gonna lie, like, pretty normal feelings, I guess. I was just feeling a little sad that I wasn't there with them. I feel like today I kind of started some new traditions, like getting KFC for my lunch, so that was nice. I literally could just go and buy it, bring it home and eat it. Didn't have to do any dishes or prepare any food, so that's nice. And I did see quite a few people getting KFC when I was walking Dexter just now. Actually, I saw some lady had like so much KFC in the front of her bike. It was so funny, so I'm assuming that that's their dinner for this evening. And I also did buy a 7-Eleven Christmas cake, which I'm going to try later, so I'll let you know my thoughts on that one later. I've watched a video and apparently the 7-Eleven one is the best out of all of the convenience store ones, so I don't know, find out later, I guess. And I mean, the day's been nice, and I've started some new traditions, which I think is what you should do when you live abroad. I mean, you live abroad to experience new things and create new traditions and do things the way that the locals do them. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I did that. Would I do the solo Christmas thing again? Ideally not. I mean, ideally not. I would prefer to be with like my family, or I'd prefer my fiance to be at home with me, but we live in Japan, and so that's just something that you have to expect, basically, is that you may be working. I'm just lucky that I have the day off. And I mean, coming here, when I first moved here 4 months ago, I actually expected to be working today anyway, so the fact that I got it off was a bonus. And yeah, as I say, ideally, no, I would prefer to be with people, but I can't be, and that's absolutely fine. And I think today was a perfect day. I mean, I strolled through Ueno Park, I went to Christmas market and had hot chocolate. That hot chocolate was
honestly kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. I thought chocolate was kind of mid, but it was very cute vibes, and it was very expensive. It was like 1200 yen or something, which is insane for a hot chocolate, and I would never pay that price ever again. But it was Christmas, so you know. Anyway, that is just like my thoughts and feelings, I guess, on doing Christmas solo. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch Love Actually, make a cup of tea, and just enjoy the rest of the evening. I feel like I've done so much walking, so okay, I'm gonna start yapping now.
Old friends.
Cup of tea acquired. Love Actually on. These are my decorations that I made because we had literally no decorations and the apartment looks sad. Locked in. I am locked in. Every single year I am always pissed at Alan Rickman for cheating on my girl Emma Thompson. Every single year, and I never learn. It doesn't matter how many times I watch this movie, I'm always pissed. I totally forgot to film an outro, so it is the next day now, Boxing Day. I did try the Christmas cake from 7-Eleven after dinner. We actually ended up not even going out for dinner because we got to the little restaurant and it was A, packed, and B, there was a line out front, and C, it was absolutely chucking it down outside. So we didn't really feel like waiting in the rain to go into the restaurant, so we ended up just going to grab like a takeaway pizza and came home and got cozy on the couch and watched TV. So that was honestly kind of ideal, to be honest. But we did try the cake. Take it or leave it, really. Take it or leave it. Probably won't get another one next year. But yeah, it is what it is. I think the biggest problem is I have a big sweet tooth. Like, I love anything really sweet, and it just wasn't sweet enough for me, unfortunately. Like, yeah, it was just a little too bland. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope wherever you are in the world watching this video, hope you had a lovely and safe Christmas with your family, if that's what you were doing, and if you were by yourself like me, I hope you had a nice relaxing day, and have a safe and happy new year. Okay, thank you all for watching.